Welcome to Rooted Realities, where honest talk meets soulful insight. This podcast will guide you through life's ups and downs, offering clarity, courage, and a gentle reminder to give yourself grace. I'm your host, Christmas Miller, holistic health practitioner, life coach, and spiritual mentor. With each episode, I'll blend ancient wisdom with modern insight to inspire you to stay accountable and empowered. So if you're ready to grow from the inside out, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Hi, everyone. Christmas here, and thank you for tuning in. Today, I want to talk about something that holds a lot of us back, something that keeps us from showing up and becoming what we're meant to be. There are so many people with ideas, talents, and perspectives that could actually brighten this world. And chances are, you're one of them. But are you showing up and sharing what's unique to you? Some of us were taught what we carry isn't needed, that the world has no place for what makes us different. Others were told that their ideas won't land, or that they're just too much to be taken seriously. But history tells a different story. The people who've helped shape this world, the ones we remember, they weren't cut from the same cloth. They refused to shrink, and that refusal changed everything. So maybe you carry ideas that could improve the way we live, and maybe your talents and skills could truly solve long-standing problems. Or maybe you just don't have it all figured out yet, but you know you're here to do more. You feel it. And maybe you've just been carrying that knowing for so long without support, without clarity, that now you're just tired. You're tired of trying to prove your worth. You're tired of second guessing if you're too much or not enough. You're tired of the wash and repeat, just plain tired of performing, when all you really want to do is live from the inside out. And this is where a lot of us get stuck. We stop showing up for ourselves the way we really want to show up. And not because we have nothing to say, but because we've been conditioned to believe it won't matter. Conditioned to think it won't be good enough. And conditioned to think we don't have what it really takes from the start. And worse, we believe all of that. We believe our efforts will be sabotaged because, for some, there's always those blocks and extra hoops to jump. And we all know what I'm talking about with that. So maybe someone told you directly or indirectly, you're too intense, you're too extra. Or maybe they said, you think too much, care too much, do too much, and always making things complicated. So you started watering yourself down, dimming your light, just enough not to rock that boat. And shrinking, it doesn't elevate you, and it certainly won't support any possibilities. It snuffs out your potential. Please hear me when I say this clearly. You are not too much. And listen, we don't always shrink because we want to. We shrink because the cost of being seen, heard, honest, and owning our worth can sometimes lead to feeling exiled. And we know that society can certainly reinforce that belief. And that teaches us, no, it conditions us to stay quiet, to not be too much, to smile when we're unsettled, to become something other than what we naturally are. So, no, don't start thinking something's wrong with you. And don't entertain that lie that you're just too much. You're not meant to be exactly like me, them, or the rest of the world. You're meant to be you. And even the choice to be the worst version or the best version of yourself is still yours to make. But I do hope you choose that better version. So, yes, we all may breathe air, eat food to survive, and benefit from a healthy community that thrives. But how we live, how we express, what we build, that's not supposed to look the same. This isn't an assembly line. You're not here to be agreeable wallpaper. You're not a placeholder in somebody else's plan. You carry something that challenges, softens, awakens, or improves something around you if you choose to own it. Even in ancient cultures, people were recognized for what they uniquely brought to the community. Among the Kaluli of Papua New Guinea, individuals who could name local trees, rivers, or birds played a key role in maintaining the tribe's connection to the land. That was their strength. That was their contribution. And it mattered. What you carry might not look like that, but it also matters too, if you choose to own it. You don't have to rebuild your whole life overnight. And you don't have to start shouting your truth from the rooftops. But you do need to stop walking past your own truth like it's not even there. And it starts with small steps. That might look like speaking up when something doesn't sit right, even if your voice shakes. It might sound like, I don't agree, and not apologizing for it. Or it could be choosing to protect your energy instead of over-explaining your boundaries. But sometimes the shift is internal, like trusting your intuition without needing someone else to co-sign it, or letting your ideas breathe, even if no one claps yet. And being proud, simply proud of who you are, even when it doesn't get validated. So you don't have to be loud, and you don't have to prove anything, but you do have to be honest with yourself. And the more you practice standing in your truth, the less you'll feel the need to be accepted, understood, or approved. I want you to remember this. You are never too much, and you were never the problem, but you were in spaces that didn't know what to do with what you carry. And that doesn't make you wrong. It just means they weren't ready. And that's not your job to fix. You're not here to downplay your truth to keep other people from feeling stretched. And you're not here to wait for someone else to catch up before you move forward. So let people misunderstand you. A lot of them will. Let them sit with their own discomfort. But what you don't do anymore is shrink. You know what you carry. And if you don't, start paying attention to what you feel inside. You'll know what's real because it's already there, gently nudging for your attention. So pay attention. And when you stop trying to edit or explain that away, you'll stop feeling like you're in the wrong room or in the wrong place. I want you to keep choosing the version of you that doesn't shrink to stay safe, accepted, or overlooked. because that's where the right people will find you. And that's where your next level begins. Thank you for listening to Rooted Realities. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe and leave a review. It really helps others find the show. Your support is greatly appreciated. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook for more updates and new content. Until next time, stay rooted and keep growing.